Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. This is the third video of my 3-part Hydrated series. In the first video, I shared 5 things that you probably never knew about the music video or the song. In my second video, I shared 3 things that I've learned as a singer-songwriter, as an independent artist, since I released Hydrated. In this video, I'll be discussing what hydrated means to me as a person. Stay hydrated, girl, you looking dry. So drink up. So what the song means to me, the song taught me, as I revealed in my first video, that it's so silly to put myself into a box as an artist. When I first started writing the song, I had ideas for what upbeat, pop, hip-hop artist that I was gonna make the song for. The only reason I was thinking that was because I had at that point put myself in an R&B, neo-soul vibe. But upon continuing the development of the song, I realized this song is fire. Why am I gonna give it to somebody else when she's a baddie? So I kept the song for myself, made the song, and I honestly think it goes right up my alley of being a out-the-box artist. The second thing about the song is that it's my #1 streamed song on Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere, and my #1 watched video on my YouTube channel. So yay for that. Woo-hoo. So that just goes to show you, when you believe in yourself, you never know what could happen. Now for what the song means to me as like a concept. 3 words come to mind when I ask myself, what does hydration mean to me? Abundance. Okay, I lied. 4 words. Abundance, time, intention, and peace. Abundance. I would spend a lot of the time early in my career wanting more than what I had at the present moment. So when I was a little girl, all I wanted to do was sing and songwrite. As I got into the process of actually releasing music and going to live events and performing in front of people, because I was in a cafe with 4 people as opposed to a stadium filled with 40,000 people, I would physically be singing, but then I would show that I'm not grateful for the moment because I have this idea that I was pursuing instead of pursuing my best efforts right in the moment. So just being abundantly thankful for the moment that is at hand, that's something that's very important. And I think that kind of goes hands in hand with peace. The second word that comes to mind, not being at peace because I have a reason to be at peace, but being at peace because I'm at peace, regardless of what the situation looks like. That kind of goes hand in hand with abundance and perspective, and the power of perspective. No pun intended, slight pun intended, but the cup can be half full or half empty. It's all about perspective. The pun was somewhat intended because your glass could be half full with water. If that wasn't clear. If I had to explain it, forget it. Now, when it comes to time, I would always work against time. You need me to complete a paper in 12 minutes, you need me to submit it at 12 o'clock? No, I'm not gonna start it until 9:57 that same night, but I'm gonna submit it, I'm gonna get a good grade, and I'm gonna make it look easy.
Every day, I get so much more stressed, even every hour.
With everything I would do, I would always try to rush. Even in recent times, I've been doing a lot of sewing with my grandma and on my own, and when I first started sewing, I would just be so desperate to get to the end result that the process itself, I would just spit on the process because I'm doing everything so wrong, but because I just wanted to look a certain way at the end, I was just doing anything I could to just get to it. And I would kind of walk into it with, well, I know I can get it done in 5 seconds, so I'm gonna just leave 5 seconds to get it done. And then when I don't get it done how I envisioned, then I'm gonna be salty about why it didn't turn out how I wanted it to be. Bitch, you set yourself up. And I would always set myself up. And so taking time and also realizing when I get in this like feeling of wanting to rush. I also kind of always had this mindset of, if I'm not good at it instantly, if I don't yield certain results almost instantly, then it's like, that's not for me. And that's not good. I would just throw it to the side if it didn't give me what I wanted. Oh, golden hour, she's kind of over. No, there's just a big cloud. Yeah, time. Time is important. Time is my friend. And then the last one that I would say is intention. Even though there have been signs everywhere all the time in my life, acknowledging it and be like, oh, okay, my intention was I had malintent, so of course it ended this way. Or I had selfish intent, of course it ended this way. I had no intent, of course it ended this way. Like I would put X amount of time into something, but then I would be like, oh, I put a whole hour into this. Why doesn't it give me the result I wanted? It's because you didn't have intention behind it. That episode of Naruto when Obito finally becomes the Ten Tails, and the Ten Tails, that nigga's just, And then when you harness the ability to direct it, oh, now you can do very intentional and very precise damage. And we can use that analogy for something less destructive, but it still applies. That image always comes to my mind, like crazy energy, but when it's harnessed and then directed somewhere, now you could take out Shikaku. But you get it. Intention. Yeah, now like Hydrated. I absolutely love the song. She is and forever will be a Bapiana. But these are 4 things that are now on my radar to focus on. It's cool because I'm learning something new every day, seeing something new every day. And you can totally check out the links below to get some of my merchandise on my website. But any and all support is absolutely appreciated. Subscribing, sharing this video, going streaming one song. That's awesome. I appreciate you. I'm thankful for your time, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Smittie out.